The character.
And here we are back in Gloom and Doom. I'm going to try
How
to
to play.
see some of these
Load.
other endings. Let's start from the end and see what happens.
Muriel's shield has moments left before it falls.
Going to kind of start from the back and work towards the front until we eventually spare Michael.
Muriel's shield let Winona finish it. You know what? Winona's right. Pining for Muriel and a return to heaven has done nothing positive for you. You turn away and let Winona finish the job. Muriel, Azrael, Gloom. Muriel, I see. Muriel, I truly hope you find what you are looking for. Muriel, goodbye, Azrael. I love what? Gloom.
Dun, dun, dun.
Muriel.
Ooh, it actually goes into a new thing.
Hey, where am I? Did I make it out alive? Sunlight on my face. Oh, I'm in my room. I vaguely remember making it back to Earth, and Gloom bringing me back home through the air. Guess I must have fallen asleep while he was carrying me. Speaking of which, where is he? I thought he'd be chatting on the internet again. Winona, Gloom. I hop out of bed and look around for him. Winona, Gloom, are you hiding somewhere? There is no response. Maybe he's gone back to his house to play some Sega. I'll just wait for him to come back and visit tonight. Winona, it's midnight already, where is he? I wait up all night and jump every time I think I see a hint of green smoke, but it's never him. Winona, fuck this, I'm sick of waiting. I'll just go find him at his house. It's been about 3 weeks since we escaped from heaven, and I've come looking for him here every other night. But I never see any sign of him. Surely he's got to come back though, his Sega is still here. Winona, where are you, Gloom? I need you. The years pass, but I never saw Gloom again. I've tried making friends, but I can't seem to emotionally connect with anybody. So I keep to myself and do a lot of yoga and meditation to keep the Doombringer from coming back. The Doombringer. I remember it so clearly. The power and the flames, that wasn't me. But the fury? All that anger? That was me. I can't blame any supernatural entity for that. And anytime I have some breathing room, like when I'm sitting up on a rooftop by myself, I always end up wondering, did I drive him away because I killed Muriel?
Yeah, probably.
Ending 2, an irreversible mistake. Written by Drew Pan. Auto for written by.
Okay.
Written. Load. Written.
That's that one.
Load
Let's
slot
try
2,
this one.
Monday, November. Written by Load Slot 2. Gloom. It's just. Say you'll come back. Ask Muriel to come.
Was it
Gloom.
this one I picked?
What don't you come with us? Gloom. Muriel. I have. Muriel.
Oh yeah, I think I picked
Muriel
that one.
glares at you for a long awkward moment. Muriel, just stay, Azrael. Muriel, but stay here with Muriel. I do not care if I am not your world. Gloom. You look, Doombringer, Gloom. I thought we were supposed to. But suddenly, Winona breaks the silence. Doombringer, oh fuck this. Winona steps up and ignites her arms, before setting.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I picked before.
Load slot 2, Gloom. Say you'll, Gloom, I'll be back. I really will. Muriel, the holy doors will stay closed for another 25 years. And Michael will not allow you to return after what happened. Gloom, about Michael. I really don't think he's going to be making any important decisions from now on. Muriel, no, Azrael. I will not wait another 400 years for you. Muriel glares at you for a long awkward moment. Muriel, just stay, is real. Please, Muriel, send her away if you must, I will help you cover it up. Muriel, but stay here with me. Muriel, I do not care. Gloom, you
Okay,
look
so
at
from
Winona,
here it looks like it's
Doombringer, but suddenly, Doom bring
the same thing at that point.
Load game. Load slot 1. Load. Load slot. Which path will you take?
Alright, let's
Take
fight
the left
L'Oreal
path
instead.
and fight L'Oreal. You take the left path and speed towards L'Oreal. She meets you with both of her flaming swords already drawn. L'Oreal, so, we finally get our duel, Ed. Gloom, back down, L'Oreal. Gloom, enough with your petty games and competitiveness. L'Oreal, justice is not a game. Winona has to pay for her sins. Doombringer, Miss L'Oreal, please. I'm just trying to get my life in control, just as you suggested. L'Oreal, well, I never suggested harming an angel. Gloom, Michael pushed her into it. You know as well as I do that she is not an evil person. L'Oreal, evil or not, she did it. There are consequences for that. Gloom, I don't have time for this. Let us pass. Doombringer, you're super awesome, and I really don't want to burn you. Please just let us pass. L'Oreal, no. You cannot walk away from what you have done. Gloom, move, or I will end you. L'Oreal, bollocks. I'll end you. You ignite your spectral blade. Gloom, back away, kid. This one's between me and the understudy. Doombringer, you sure? Gloom, just keep the seraphim away from us. Winona moves behind you to keep the seraphim at bay. Your fight with L'Oreal begins. The two of you charge in and meet in the middle with a flurry of quick slashes. L'Oreal is a strong fighter, but her recent battle with Katarina shredded her wing. You take advantage of her reduced mobility with a feint and a sudden sidestep to her injured flank. L'Oreal glares at you in anger as she realizes her grave mistake. Due to her injury, L'Oreal isn't able to spin around quickly enough and you use this window to drive your blade into her armpit. L'Oreal, arg. Critically injured, she falls onto her knees and drops her swords. Gloom, you might have beaten me at full strength, but it was dumb to fight me while you're so injured. L'Oreal, spare me the gloating and the male advice. I knew what I was going into, and I did what I have to do. L'Oreal, I was honorable, so just grant me a warrior's death. Gloom. Save. Return. L'Oreal. Kill her. Gloom, I really didn't want this, L'Oreal. But I will respect your wishes. You slash her throat and give her a quick death. While you didn't like her all that much, L'Oreal was a warrior and deserves as much. Winona rushes over and stares at L'Oreal's body. Doombringer, oh no. Is she dead? Gloom, she didn't give me a choice, kid.
Oh, technically he did have a choice, but...
Gloom, come, we'll have plenty of time to reflect when we get out of this place. The two of you rush to the gate, where a small group of seraphim has gathered to defend it. Gloom, you ready for one last push? Doombringer, are we fighting or giving birth? Nice to see her sense of humor is still there. Gloom, let's go then. The two of you push forward towards the gate, using hate blasts and hellfire to scatter the angels. Michael's seraphim do their best to hold their ground, but your combined firepower overwhelms them with heat. All the remaining seraphim are either knocked down or escape. You feel a bit worried again when... Muriel, Gloom, it's just... Save.
Another save. I want to see if there's a...
Gloom,
difference.
Ask Muriel's shield. Kill Winona. Let Winona finish it. Original music by...
Okay.
Set. Load.
No change there at that point.
Load. Gloom. It's just... Say you. Gloom. Muriel. shield. Kill. Muriel, I have to go down to the mortal realm for a little while.
Ooh.
Muriel, work never ends. Azrael, but you enjoy your work. Muriel, and you'll be waiting here for me when I return.
Okay.
Songs.
And where to go?
Song. Load. Load slot 4. Songs. Load slot 4. L'Oreal, spare her. Gloom, no, L'Oreal. The world still needs justice. Gloom, rest your arm and your wing, and then get back to work soon. L'Oreal, no, this is not over. I can still fight. You throw a hate blast at her and knock her out of your way. Doombringer, it was good of you to spare her. Gloom, Gloom, no more kill. Gloom, come on, we still have to get out of here. The two of you rush to the gate, where a small group of seraphim has. Gloom, you ready for Doombringer? Are we fighting or? Gloom, it's just.
Okay, I guess at this point we basically have to
ask Muriel. Gloom, what?
Get one of these
Muriel's
two
shield
engines.
has Muriel, let Winona fit. Original music by.
Yeah.
Original.
Okay.
Load game select. Load slot 4.
Yeah,
Previous
one
file
more
page.
tick.
Original. Load slot 6. Monday
All
November.
right,
Original
let's
load
stop
slot. Do
Winona.
you stop Winona? As much as you would like to see Michael burn, your conscience kicks in and you decide to help him. Gloom, Winona, stop. Doombringer, what? He's an asshole and it's Hudson time for him. You go right up to her and put your hand on her shoulder. Gloom, maybe, but you don't have to be the killer. Gloom, you are better than this. Doombringer, hard. Winona pulls away from Michael and the flames subside. Doombringer, on no. What was I doing? Doombringer, Gloom. Doombringer, I'm sorry. I didn't know what came over me. Michael, ha ha ha, that laughter used to be annoying. Now it's downright offensive. Gloom, what are you laughing about? Michael, your little bitch just attacked an angel.
Oh, still
Michael, she is sinless no more. Gloom. Michael, you know what that means, right? Gloom. Michael, that is right. My seraphim are headed here as we speak. Michael, and I will make sure they kill her while you watch. Michael, oh yes. This is all working out better than I expected. Michael, I get to protect heaven, and still keep it rid of you. Doombringer, what are we going to do? Gloom. Gloom, no change in plan. We're going to get out of here, kid. Gloom, we'll just have to fight our way through the seraphim, that's all. Doombringer, but there are so many of them. Gloom, anything worth doing is never easy. Gloom, besides, I've got a cheat code to beat Michael's army. Michael, what do you mean? Gloom, up up, down down. Doom fucking bringer. Michael, you really think you can bring doom to the armies of light? Doombringer, trust me, the doom has been brought. Michael, we will kill the two of you, and I will still have my You probably have a few minutes before the seraphim arrive. What do you want to do with Michael? What? Say. Next file. Say. Return. What do you want to do with? What do? Kill him.
Okay.
You summon your trusty spectral blade and cut Michael's head off. That lifeless head rolls around on the floor. Doombringer, dude, that was so cutting. You slash again to remove that stupid hair bun from his head. Gloom, you always were an asshole, Michael. Satisfied with the demise of Michael, you take Winona and hurry back to the gate. The two of you fight your way back to the gate, side by side. It's nice to fight alongside someone again. You've been hunting solo for so long, you've almost forgotten how to fight with a partner. In some ways, she reminds you of the days when you fought alongside. Luz and Winona both have a similar instinct for battle. Skip, Gloom, just remember, we're not Gloom, aim for their wings to disable them, or just spray an arc to hold them back. Doombringer, can do. You look around and survey the carnage, trying to find the best route to the gate. Doombringer, Gloom. The clouds are on fire. Doombringer, is that really possible? Gloom, you're also. Skip, which path will you take? Save. Save. Next file, save, setting, load, save. Return, which path will you take? You take the left path. Skip selected. L'Oreal, I was honorable. Kill her. Gloom. Skip selected. Skip. Gloom.
Okay, so it looks like
Gloom. Say you'll come back.
all the same stuff.
Gloom. Skip. She bites her lip again. Doombringer, you know what? We've all got to do what's right for ourselves. Doombringer, I'm going to be fine no matter what you choose. Doombringer, I learned that from you over the past few days. You think carefully about what you intend to do. Save.
Ooh, this one's gonna be
save
different.
slot 2. Save slot
I'll put this
3.
one right here.
Save.
Excellent.
You think carefully. Choose what. You glance back at Winona, and you hold out your hand. Gloom. Okay, kid. We have to go. Winona smiles and takes your hand. Doombringer, let's go. Muriel takes a deep breath and bows her head. Muriel, I see you have made your choice. Gloom, I'm sorry, Muriel. Muriel, so am I. I really thought you would stay this time. Gloom, yeah. I thought I would too. Muriel steps aside, and you proceed with Winona to the gate. As you pass Muriel, she places her hand on Winona's shoulder. Muriel, my dear Winona. Muriel, no matter what has transpired here, you have to know that I forgive you. Muriel, you have been dealt the worst destiny I have ever encountered. Muriel, and it fills my heart with joy that you continue to fight it. Doombringer, thanks, Muriel. I'm really sorry about Gloom. Muriel, he follows his heart, and what he is doing is not unjust. Muriel, and remember, Winona. When times are tough, just look up. Muriel, I will be watching over you. Winona gives Muriel a big hug. Doombringer, I won't let you down. Winona walks a little further ahead. Doombringer, I'll go through the gate first. See you on the other side, Gloom. You face Muriel one last time. Without any awkwardness or hesitation, you throw your arms around each other. Gloom, thank you for understanding. Muriel, I am your wife and the angel of mercy. It is what I do. Muriel, for what it is worth, I am glad that you have found a calling. Gloom, I just know that I will be unhappy if I don't keep this girl safe and help her find her way. Muriel, and when that happens, can we be together? Gloom, just leave a light on for me. Muriel, you are ridiculously cheesy. Gloom, been called worse. Muriel summons a divine shield around her and takes up a position in front of the gate. Muriel, now go. I will block the gate from this end and give you more time to get Winona to safety. Gloom, I love you, Muriel. Muriel, I love you too, Israel. Muriel, and I will visit you from now on. You take one last backwards glance, and then you leave the light of heaven again. Where am I? Am I alive? Was that all one long surreal dream? I hope not. I hate fake out dream sequences. It's like the worst story device ever. I'm in my room again, tucked into my bed. And there's Gloom, staring out the window. fireworks are lighting up the sky. I kick the covers off and hop out of bed. Winona, hey. Gloom, oh, you're awake. Winona, watching the fireworks? Gloom, yes. It's a new year, and a new start for you. Gloom, as of now, the holy doors are closed and will remain so for another 25 years. Gloom, the angels will leave you alone until they reopen again. Winona, what happened up there? Gloom, you showed them what you're capable of, and you scared the shit out of them. Gloom, they were worried before, but now they are freaking out. Gloom, and honestly, me too. Winona, I'm not evil, you know, at least, I don't feel evil. Gloom, Winona, why did you do it? Gloom, you're not. You can do good things, and you can do bad things. Same as the rest of us. Winona, I'm not. Winona, why did you do it? Gloom. Why did you save me when you were so close to getting what you wanted? Winona, 400 years of fighting your way back into heaven, flushed. Don't you feel shitty about that? Gloom, no, not really. Once I figured out who I was, who I wanted to be, the decision was pretty easy. Winona, what do you mean? Gloom, I spent centuries seeing myself as a failed husband, so everything I did was making up for that. Gloom, but nothing I do would ever be enough if I didn't change the way I see myself. Gloom, then one day this kid comes along, and I'm helping her. Then for the first time in my life, I like myself. Gloom, I like who I am when I care about something. Like genuinely care about something. Gloom, I care about you, and I want to keep you on the right path till you get to a good place. Winona, so you see yourself as the bumpers in bumper bowling? Gloom, I'm sure there must be a better analogy, but yes. Something like that. Gloom, I want to help you grow, kid. I want to be your guardian and keep you safe until you don't need me anymore. Gloom, when that happens, I'll just find something else to care about. Gloom, but this is what I want to do now, if you're okay with me around, that is. Winona, sweet, of course. I've always wanted a pet wraith. Gloom, and there are a lot of classic movies and games that I have to make you try. Winona, oh. Old people stuff, right? Gloom, the best. Winona, I am not going to try to watch The Shining again. Gloom, it's one of the scariest movies ever. Winona, it's scary how boring it is. The Shining sucks, dude. I give him such an intense eye roll that I strain my eye muscles. I rub my eyes a little as I head over to join Gloom at the window. Look at all the beautiful explosions in the sky. The fireworks make their shrilly whizzes as they speed into the air towards their explosive destiny. Winona, but what if it does happen? Gloom, the prophecy is bullshit. Winona, but the Doombringer is real. We both saw it up there. Gloom, yeah, there is something inside you for sure. Gloom, just as there is something dark in all of us. Gloom, everyone has to learn to manage it. Winona, I don't know if I can. I don't even know how. Gloom, if it's one thing I learned these past few centuries. Gloom, all you have to do is keep pushing until you find your purpose. Gloom, once you do, you'll find that you can do anything. Winona, I hope so. Gloom, in the meantime, let's focus on keeping you alive until you find something that fits. I think about what Gloom said, about how you see yourself. I've identified myself as the Doombringer for so long now, maybe it's time I decided to be something else. But what? Winona, maybe I could be Winona the Lightbringer instead.
It sounds like a Final Fantasy XIV expansion now.
Gloom, Winona the Lightbringer, that's something I could live with. We keep watching the fireworks pop in the night sky. Little fleeting moments of light in the darkness. I look at the grim-looking skull next to me. The skull with the cold, green eyes of death. And ironically, I'm pretty sure I used the term correctly this time. I feel warm and safe with him. Gloom, my undead security blanket. Now I know that even if my destiny is going to be clouded in darkness, little moments of joy like this will be enough to keep me going. My name is Winona, and I'm just a regular girl trying to make something of my life. Ending 1, No Fate. Written by.
Okay, I guess
and
that's the
Gloom.
canonical ending.
So, settings.
We got the achievement
Written
for
by. Load slot 3. You think carefully about what you intend to do. Choose Muriel. You turn to face Winona, and you lean in close. Gloom, listen, kid. Doombringer, shit sticks. She bites her lip and looks away. Doombringer, you don't have to say it, Gloom. I know what you have to do. Gloom, it's not, Doombringer, I know. I understand. Gloom, you're strong enough to look out for yourself now. Gloom, I will only get in your way. Doombringer, well, you can't help it. It's an old person thing. Gloom, yeah, it is. You ruffle her hair. It feels weird as the strands seem to be alive. Gloom, I'm going to change things from up here, okay? Muriel and I will convince them to leave you alone. Gloom, plus, we'll all be watching over you. Me, Muriel, Nathaniel, we'll all be watching. Doombringer, that's so sweet, and also kinda creepy. Gloom, stay strong, okay? You're a brave girl and you're my hero. Gloom, you saved me. Winona jumps onto you and gives you a big hug. Doombringer, I'm going to miss you so much. Doombringer, I promise I'll look for an old Sega in a flea market somewhere. Doombringer, and I'll think of you whenever I play a 2D game. Gloom, I'll miss you too, kid. Doombringer, take care, Gloom. She tucks her head down and rushes through the gate. Muriel, she is an amazing young lady. Gloom, yes, she is. Muriel, but I am really glad you stayed. Gloom, so am I. 3 years have passed since you rescued Winona from Michael. Michael mysteriously disappeared without a trace during the Doombringer catastrophe. But strangely enough, nobody really misses him all that much. Muriel was made an archangel and took Michael's place in the High Council, alongside Gabriel and Raphael. She brought a much-needed feminine perspective to the celestial politics of heaven, and quickly became the most respected and dominant council member. There is still a lot of prejudice to overcome, but you are proud that your wife is leading the efforts to defeat it. Muriel, you know, I am still not used to seeing your face again. Muriel, I still look for a floating skull sometimes. Azrael, spending all this time up here has restored my former appearance, but I can try to change back if you want. Muriel, no, I think I will just get used to this form. Azrael, oh, I have something for you. Muriel receives a rare guitar. Muriel, Krast, Azrael. This is the guitar John 5 destroyed in that big fight with Marilyn Manson. Azrael, I found it and had it repaired for you. Muriel, is it my birthday already? Azrael, today is the anniversary of your induction into the council, and you deserve something for all the good you've done. Muriel hugs you, and then starts strumming on the guitar. Muriel, I have been meaning to ask, what really happened to Michael? Azrael, he disappeared. Shit happens. Muriel, well, it was fortunate. We could not have made these great changes to our policies if it was not for shit happening. You smile at one another. It is nice that you finally understand and respect each other. Muriel, how is Winona? I have been so busy with the council that I have not had the chance to visit her. Azrael, she's doing good. She just arrived in Africa. Muriel, what is she doing there? Azrael, she's going to hunt poachers. Muriel, is this your influence? Azrael, she wanted to pick up some new skills I happen to be able to teach. Muriel, Winona is a good person. Azrael, she has good people around her. Muriel, I am glad she met you. She needed someone to believe in her. Azrael, well, I needed. Muriel, do not ever doubt that your wife believes in you again. Azrael, no, never again. She squeezes your hand tightly. You pick her up in your arms and you soar into the sky. The sun is starting to set among pastel clouds, and it looks like a scene from a power ballad music video. Muriel smiles as she gazes into your eyes. You are glad you can now see the smile every day. Muriel, it is a beautiful sunset this evening. Azrael, I would rather stare into these eyes of yours. Muriel, is that a line from one of those romantic comedies you like to watch? Azrael, no, it's the truth. Muriel, you are a sleazy cheeseball. Azrael, been called worse. As you slowly fly into the sunset, you think about the 400 years that led up to this. Centuries of unending despair and suffering, where it seemed like you would never get anywhere. You're glad you pushed on and kept going. Because it was all worth it in the end. Ending 7, Just Like a Dream. Written by Drew.
Okay.
Written by Drew Pan. Load slot 1. Written by Load.
Alright, I want to see if we go,
go right and confront you
confront
take the right
Nathaniel.
path and skip
see if we can get
selected.
her that skateboard.
Gloom. It's just.
Oh, no, I, always kill Nathaniel, never mind.
Settings. Preferences. Load game. Load game. Load slot. Load. No. Load. Quit. Load slot 1. Load. Loading will lose unsaved progress. No. Load. Load slot 1. Load. Load slot 1.
Did we opt to kill
Yes. Load.
L'Oreal?
Load. No. Load. Previous file page.
Alright.
Load slot 6.
Let's go.
Monday, November 13, 2020. Load. Load.
All the way back
Did
here.
you stop Winona from burning Michael?
Stop Winona.
Skip selected. What do you want to do? Leave him. As much as you want to kill, but there is something you need to do first. You slash off Michael's stupid hair bun. Michael, my hair. Michael, you ungrateful bastard. Gloom, been called worse. You grab Winona and rush out of the dungeon. Michael, run. Gloom. Run as fast as you can. Michael, but you will never escape us. Michael, I will personally hunt you down wherever you go. The two of you fight your way back to the gate. Skip. Skip. Which path will you take? The left path and fight L'Oreal. You take the left path. Skip selected. Skip. Spare her. Gloom. No. Skip selected. Skip. Gloom. Ask Muriel to come with you. Gloom. Skip. Gloom. Skip. You think you think carefully about what you intend to. You save.
Okay, I'm gonna quick save right
Next
here.
file page. Save.
Get both.
Save.
Both
You think
endings.
choose. You. Skip selected. Original music by
Okay.
EFF Pen
Picture
and
good
Justin
ending without
C.
the death of
Mr.
any major
Yesterday.
angels. Okay.
Save. Original set.
Wonderful.
Load game. Loads. Original. Load. You think care. You turn. Doom. Gloom. Doombringer. Gloom. Doombringer. Gloom. You ruffle her hair. Gloom. I'm going to change things from up here. Okay. Muriel and I will convince them to leave. Gloom. Plus, we'll all be watching over you. Me, Muriel, Nathaniel and maybe even L'Oreal. Doombringer, that's so sweet, and also kinda creepy. Gloom, stay strong, okay. You're a brave girl and you're my hero. Gloom, you saved me. Winona jumps onto you and gives you a big hug. Doombringer, I'm going to miss you so much. Doombringer, I promise I'll look for an old Sega in a flea market somewhere. Doombringer, and I'll think of you whenever I play a 2D game. Gloom, I'll miss you too, kid. Doombringer, take care, Gloom. She tucks her head down and rushes through the gate. Muriel, she is an amazing young lady. Gloom, yes, she is. Muriel, but I am really glad you stayed. Gloom, so am I. 3 years have passed since you rescued Winona from Michael. There was a lot of drama when Michael accused you of unleashing the Doombringer and causing so much death and destruction. But Muriel and Nathaniel convinced everyone that you were just following orders. And the blame ultimately fell on Michael for being too obsessed with destroying the Doombringer. Michael fell out of favor and disappeared under mysterious circumstances soon after. Gabriel, the Archangel of Truth, was said to have gone mad after the appearance of the Doombringer. He too disappeared. Muriel and L'Oreal were inducted as archangels in the High Council, replacing the seats left vacant by Michael and Gabriel. This brought a long overdue and much needed feminine perspective to celestial politics.
Okay, so if L'Oreal survives,
and things have improved greatly.
That other guy, Gabriel, too.
There is still a lot of prejudice. Muriel, Azrael, spending all this time up here has restored. Muriel, Azrael, Muriel receives a rare guitar. Muriel, Krast, Azrael, I found it and had it repaired for you. Muriel, is it my birthday already? Azrael, today is the anniversary of your induction into the council, and you deserve something for all the good you've done. Muriel hugs you, and then starts strumming on the guitar. Muriel, I have been meaning to ask, what really happened to Michael? Azrael, he disappeared. Shit happens. Muriel, I guess the same thing happened to Gabriel. Azrael, like I said, shit happens. Muriel, well, it was fortunate. We could not have made these great changes to our policies if it was not for shit happening. You smile at one another. It is nice that you finally understand and respect each other.
Hold on, I want to get a
Muriel, well, it was fortunate.
Screenshot of that.
We could not have made these great changes to our policies if it was not. You smile. It is nice that you finally understand and respect each other. Muriel, how is Winona? I have been. Azrael, she's doing good. She just arrived in. Muriel, Azrael, Muriel, Azrael, Azrael, Muriel, Azrael, she has good people around her. Muriel, I am glad she met you. She needed someone to believe in her. Azrael, well, I needed someone to believe in me. Muriel, do not ever doubt that your wife believes in you again. Azrael, no, never again. She squeezes your hand tightly. You pick her up in your arms and you soar into the sky. The sun is starting to set among pastel clouds, and it looks like a scene from a power ballad music video. Muriel smiles as she gazes into your eyes. You are glad you can now see the smile every day. Muriel, it is a beautiful sunset this evening. Azrael, I would rather stare into these eyes of yours. Muriel, is that a line from one of those romantic comedies you like to watch? Azrael, no, it's the truth. Muriel, you are a sleazy cheeseball. Azrael, been called worse. As you slowly fly into the sunset, you think about the 400 years that led up to this. Centuries of unending despair and suffering, where it seemed like you would never get anywhere. You're glad you pushed on and kept going. Because it was all worth it in the end. Ending 7, Just Like a Dream. Written by Drew Pan, Gloom.
So I'm not going to go through
I guess it's time
like a
to
tutorial and get all the
game.
endings, but yeah, it was
Self-voicing disabled.
that was a good smattering of the endings, I'd say. So there we go, Gloom and Doom, a game done. I think I'll probably move on to Armored Core 6. I gotta finish that up. It's my next game on my backlog there. So, yeah, there you go. Till next time, later.
Seeing love, others had I cried to sleep. Why does it